Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
And, you know, as it came down the stretch, Greg, I was thinking, how is this still a game? I mean, how is this still close? And you got the sense that it was never going to be their night.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. They grab their own miss. Thompson. They shoot again.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Puts it up from 12. Green for 2 points. Iguodala's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Down low. It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Here's Beasley. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Kicks it out to Harden. 5 to shoot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Harden with it. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. From deep three-point range. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Harden with the stuff.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up the tee.
Here's Azili. Sent back by Howard. But they get it back. Iguodala kicks to Green. Inside, here's Azili. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They blocked a shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Curry against Beverly. Green, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Ariza has the open look. And again, the Rockets good for 2. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
You're right, Greg. They took care of business against them in the conference finals. Now looking to do the same thing tonight.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick. His emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azili. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here is Livingston. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Spates. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Warriors trail by 5. .05 left in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Barnes.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
And so it's Golden State with it. James Harden missing on the 3. Livingston kicks to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And it's Spates with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock. Here is Livingston. Defended by Beverly. No good from Spates.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And here's Harden. There's the pick. The 3. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn.
second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, Proteus and Howard the post pair. Harden out there with Corey Brewer. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. Now here's Curry. Harden missing his last shot. Rocket 6. Spates with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Here's Livingston. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Eunice.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Well, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Howard against Curry. Takes the 13-footer and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got his first bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
Hey, I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Can't hit. Good D by Ariza.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Now the feed to Howard. In the corner, it's Brewer. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the Rockets lead by 2. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Eunice. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
Those are starting to add up. Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here is Livingston. 5 points in the game. Misses from close range.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And so it's Golden State with it. Following the 3 by Houston. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his casting, though. I can't see him doing that. you.
Yeah,
I
right,
know.
right. He probably just drawn on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bergeron. Green comes in for Azili. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Howard against Green. Now Howard. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
The Rockets with another miss. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Thompson. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's stolen by Green.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And Curry has it in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Ariza outside. This one for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Rockets lead by 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
Just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them on the 3-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Half. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
The big positive, I think their points in the paint. They were determined to work the ball inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
What a performance from Harden here. 13 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Ezeli in at the foul, down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his light-hearted, almost playful nature.
Now here's Iguodala. Harden missing his last shot. Out to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green with a screen on Beverly. Iguodala outside. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fades away. No good off the front iron.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson against Harden. Shoots the 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
Houston making a switch. Capella's checked in. Now here's Curry. He feeds it to Ezeli. Back to Curry. Lets it go. Tries again. Ezeli gets the bucket.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Beasley against Green. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the dunk by Barnes.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Barnes kicks to Ezeli. Back to Barnes. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Harden gets the bucket.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
The Warriors trail. It's tipped. And it's the Rockets on the break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Now trip to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first one falls. Spates checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Rockets. Monty Eunice is checked in for Capella. Good on both. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Livingston kicks to Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Fires from the wing. And
able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
Spates sets a screen. Livingston passes to Spates. Beasley with the rebound. Houston leading by 3 to the middle and stolen by Barnes. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Draymond Green. Smith checked in for Houston. 1:25 left in the third. Nobody near Barnes. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here is Harden. 19 points in the game. Modiunas has the open look, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here is Livingston. He has 5. Varejão. Modiunas grabs the miss.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Beverly dishes to Smith. Here's Modiunas. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Barnes.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Harden outside. There's a screen by Modiunas. On the wing, Harden. And released it in time, but it's...
Let's take him back.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Houston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Howard. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Capella in at the 4. It's Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Green kicks to Thompson. Green the screen. And Curry has it in the corner. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry. Beverly against Curry. Here's Howard, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Now Harden following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Harden with it. Now Green defending. Lets it go with the 3. Harden's shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. He grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Curry with the steal. Here's Iguodala. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Azili. Here's Thompson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green.
Excuse me.
Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out, connects the jumper drops. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And he goes for the dunk.
There's some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. For 3. That is good.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Thompson against Harden. They set the pick. Dish now to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. Terry comes in for Patrick Beverly. kicks to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on Jason Terry.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Thompson. He's got 13 points, and he's able to come up with one steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
It's stolen by Green.
You know, guys, the teamwork is really being solved for him early. It's there right now. They've lost it. The turnovers are starting to pile up.
And here's Harden for three. Iman Green with the rebound. Green's got his fifth rebound in this one. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. The shot's good on this by Iguodala. 18 points for Klay Thompson. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Here's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Try it, Cody. Don't try. Don't try.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by one. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jay.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The three from Harden. And that one's good. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
And Curry has it in the corner. Down low. Ezeli gets to Iguodala. 18 feet out. They grab their own miss. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. .50 seconds left in the game. Ezeli, the dunk and the foul. Smooth, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Beast.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And Curry, here we go. The shot misses. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Ariza. Connects!
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's the stuff that oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Curry. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
I'll tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Now here's Harden. Rockets hits. Howard setting the pick for Harden. From 13, it falls!
Harden. Game's over.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him?
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris
up.
from the
Look
side.
at that.
Doris?
Look at on the side.
Well, James, no doubting a terrific win. Given the tough battles out here tonight and the competitive nature of this matchup, what does this win mean to you?
It meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and play with some energy. Guys made shots defensively. It was a gutsy win for us.
Mission accomplished, James. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love, a player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one player in the NBA. And even if it's not a one-on-one situation, even if you throw the kitchen sink at him, he still gets the job done. It's the confidence, the drive, and the spirit that makes James Harden a superstar.
Well, everyone wanted to come play hard tonight, but I thought the job he did was remarkable. The defending champs do not go down easily. It was an impressive performance to beat them tonight. I must say I'm very impressed. But he kept at it, both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was on his game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Okay, guys. Till next time, it's your boy, T-Fly, signing out. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, and I'll see you next time. Peace.